Hello, I'm Matt and welcome to Badger Workshop. So this is the Milwaukee table saw. I can't remember the model number, but they only make one table saw and this is it. So I'm not having a good time with table saws. Since moving here, under 6 months ago, I've had the Draper, then the Metabo, and now this. So I was going to do an unboxing, but I was too excited when it arrived and I just took it out of the box. But I will show you all the bits that come with it. I'll give you my initial thoughts of why I got it. So basically, if you're looking at job site table saws, the king is the DeWalt. The DW745 is the most common. I know loads of people that have it and the reviews are all positive. The only two negatives you get are the mitre gauge, which on this is pretty much exactly the same, and it's absolutely rubbish, but I don't see that as a big deal. Every saw I've ever had, the one that gets supplied with it, is pretty rubbish, and how incredibly loud it is. Now, it's a job site saw, and I guess if you're on a job site, everything's loud, so it's not a huge consideration. For us that work from home, or even worse, have a proper job and want to use things in the evenings and weekends, the noise level is a big consideration. I can use mine weekdays during the day, but I still want to be considerate to the neighbours, and it just makes for a nicer working environment. So this is a battery saw with an induction motor. It is basically a clone of the DeWalt. So you got all the benefits of the things that people love about the DeWalt, but not as loud. DeWalt make a battery saw, which has been out much longer, but it has one mitre gauge, and that always annoyed me because I use a lot of sleds, and yeah, you can do it with one slot, but two's better, and I don't know why they didn't put two in. If they'd put two in, I might have bought it a year ago. But so this came out, not that many reviews on it, but through the magic of the internet, I spoke to a couple of people in America that owned it. One chap, a professional carpenter, I'll try and link to his Instagram below. He has it, and I spoke to him about it, and it turned out that he also had the Bosch GTS 10J, which I had and I loved. And he said he loved the Bosch as well, but this was better than the Bosch in every single way and more powerful. And that really sold me on it, so I got it. So yeah, let's have a look what comes with it and some of the features on it. There's quite a few different packages available, but I got the one with the charger because I don't have any Milwaukee tools already, which if I did, this would have been a much more obvious purchase. It can charge the 18 volt and the, I don't know what they call that, 12 or 10.8, anyway, the smaller batteries. And I got their biggest 12 amp hour battery, which I think they developed really just for this saw, but it can be used in any of their 18 volt tools. Usual pack of documentation and catalogues, the rubbish mitre gauge, anti-kickback paws, which I've never had on a saw, so I don't know how I get on with them. Spanner for changing the blade, which I never use, I normally just use a proper spanner. A reducer, so you can just use a normal shop vac. Oh, dropping things. A riving knife, which is good, there has some markings on telling you what blade curve it works with. You have another riving knife that's higher than the blade, that is attached to the blade guard. The fence has the built-in push stick. So if you know anything about the DeWalt saws and the rack and pinion fence, this is exactly the same. You've got pin at the front and at the back. If I can see to get it on there. Lock those down, then you've got a locking lever, undo that, and then fence moves, and you can even just do it by hand. Then you can move to the second pins to get even larger rips. So the rip capacity on it, even on the first set of pins, is massive, and you get even more when you move to the second set of pins. So that's great. Move it to where you want, lock it down, Then you've also got this bit to give added support when you're out far, or goes up to the second position for doing thin rips. To remove the throat plate, you just unlock it there, pop it off. The blade didn't come fitted, so I fitted that, and you've got a spindle lock there. So it's just one tool to change the blade, which is nice. It's got leveling screws, so it was really easy to set that up, and this is all metal as well. Really nice, smooth action. So out the back, you've got a nice big dust port. That's a 63mm, I think it is, hose. Goes on that, and you've got the reducer. Nice metal shroud. And this side, no, that's all plastic, and that comes off, sorry. This side, you've got fabric in there, like some nylon, so that helps keep all the dust in, so it does a good job of dust collection. So one of the things I liked about the Metabo was how you could adjust the riving knife. This is the same, you've got this lever here, so easy to reach in and get to from the side or the back, and I'll show you what that does. So if I wanted to make non-through cuts or use a sled or something, and I want a riving knife that's lower than the blade, just reach in, that lever, put that in, push the lever down, that's locked in place. Take that out, lever up, pull it out, get these, drop them in place, lever down, locked. So no excuse for not using a blade guard, because it takes seconds to change between them, which is a fantastic feature and should be on all saws. So other things I've noticed that I like, the battery goes in, do it correctly. So to turn it on, you lift this guard up, pull that up. So really easy to turn on and off, and it's got these rubber feet which just, okay, I can push it around, but they are amazingly grippy. Probably not a consideration for me, I'm going to attach it down, but they're still a good feature. So as I say, just got this, not a review, I just thought I'd show you why I've gone for it and what comes with it. So far, really pleased. I can see why people rave about the DeWalt. The fence is excellent, and it seems they've been doing that for years. They've come along with this, looked at it, taken all the good features and improved some of the other things on it. So I'm super pleased. Next thing is to make a bench for it to go on, and after I've had it a few months, I will give you some more thoughts on it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for my patrons, and please subscribe for more videos.